Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to Fallout 4. I've been taking a little bit of a leisurely stroll around because I've just been going around trying to find stuff in the old town that we were living in. Looks like there might be quite a few interesting little things around if we only do a bit of searching for them. But there's quite a lot of stuff hidden away. I mean, just playing through this sort of starter area, this hub area for a second time, and I've already found stuff that I missed the first time I was here. We are trying to find a mailbox that has the name Russell on it. Now this is definitely a place that I want to show you. I'll come back to this place very shortly. We're going to go around and try and find the Russell household. Again, it can be a little bit difficult because it's a bit disorientating. I could try and use the map, but where's the fun in that? So let's just go around. I guess if we were on the front near the road, we'll probably have more chance of finding mailboxes and search. Can't even read a name on that one at all. That one doesn't look like it has any discernible name on it either. Nor does that one. Okay. That mailbox is on the ground. This mailbox is missing. This is our house, which is what won't have a name on it. I was really expecting it was just going to have a name on one of the mailboxes and make that nice and easy. Oh, bottle caps. Because that's where you'd keep them. What have we got over here? A hammer. Screwdriver. Have we been into this house? I think we've been into this house. Yeah, we have been into this house. So, in one of the houses, under the dresser in the master bedroom, is a safe. And it's definitely in this town. Well, I say it's not a town, it's a... What is it? A village, a community, a residence? Can't see anything that might be a safe. Maybe it's one I'll have to come back to. I don't want to spend like hours looking for it. Yeah, that was the house we were actually in. There's got to be somewhere. Obviously some of the houses are collapsed and you just cannot get into them anyway. So there's no point worrying about those. I don't think it's going to be one of those. This is where we just went in and found the food station. We know, well, at least we don't think it's in there. We know it's not going to be in our own house. Oh, bobby pins, screwdrivers, duct tape, all good stuff. We're going to need that in a moment or two. Because we're going to go over to the house that's got all the crafting stuff. Which is right here. We haven't had a look around in this one yet anyway. So there's a couple of different crafting stations here. We've got one for armour. There is another one here for... oh, typewriter. Probably won't carry that around now. Makeshift battery. That's going to be heavy. Duct tape. Silver pocket watch. Wonder glue. Wrench. You know, take as much of the useful stuff as we can. Shovel. Are we overloaded yet? Not quite, but getting there. We've got the weapons workbench, and then we've got the workshop. Now, the workshop, I believe, this is the thing that allows you to build... or at least to move structures around, so you can actually build up this area that we're in. So we can actually move the houses around. I'm not going to mess around with any of that here, because as you can see, it's literally... It's almost like a modding tool. You can rearrange everything, and it can take quite some time. So not going to bother doing that on this video. Now, it says hold V to open the workshop menu. Also, if you just tap V, it switches between first person and third person. You can actually do that by zooming in and out with the mouse. So you can play in third person if you want to. I just thought I would mention that. Let's have a quick look inside here, see if we can find some more stuff. This is the one house that we haven't actually been into yet anyway. So we should definitely scout around, see what we can find. There probably isn't an awful lot. I don't remember if there is. Used oil can, coffee pot. So most of this stuff that I'm carrying around now is just junk that's weighing me down. So I don't want to pick up every little scrap that I find unless I'm 100% sure that it's going to be useful. Nothing really in here of any real importance. Bobby pin, sweater vest and slacks. Okay. Would be nice to find where that other safe is supposed to be hidden. Maybe that's definitely one to do on the stream, because I'm sure one of you guys probably already know which house it's in. But let's go over to the weapons workbench, because we can start crafting some stuff here. So 10mm pistol, we can already make some mods for this. So one of the first things that I think I'd like to do for it is we could change the receiver, first of all. Now, changing the receiver would, if we gave it a light frame receiver, it would drastically make it lighter, but it would decrease its damage slightly, only by 1. We could give it a heavy frame receiver, which would increase its damage by 1, but would also drastically increase its weight. We could go for a calibrated receiver, which would increase the accuracy. A hardened receiver. Now, a hardened receiver does an awful lot more damage. Very little extra weight as well. Automatic receiver basically gives it a much better fire rate. Armor piercing, hair trigger, powerful. There's a lot of stuff here that we can go through, but they require ranks of gun nut that we don't have. Now, what we could do is go for a long barrel. A long barrel is probably really worth it because it gives us extra range from 83 up to 119. It does increase the accuracy slightly. It also increases the weight slightly, but I think having the long barrel is going to be worth it. So let's go ahead and put the long barrel on that gun. So now we have a long barrel. And we could change something else. We could change from a... We could change the sights. We could change from a standard grip to a comfort grip. That increases the accuracy. Also increases the weight slightly. Let's go ahead and do it. Can't change the magazine yet. We could still go for a... Do we want to just make it a little bit lighter? We can't carry an awful lot right now. It would reduce the damage by quite a bit. Well, actually, no, it's currently 18, so it only reduced it by 1. But it would make it a lot lighter. Or we could make it do a lot more damage. That still makes it lighter, actually. Going for the hardened receiver makes it slightly lighter and does more damage and adds more value. Let's go ahead and build that then. Okay, so we've significantly upgraded our pistol. At least one of them. We do have a couple of spares. Now, what else do we have? We have a pipe pistol. Now, what's the difference between this? So it doesn't do nearly as much damage. It does use a different ammo type. It's got a better fire rate. Doesn't have as good accuracy. It's a bit lighter. Not necessarily sure that I would want to spend any money upgrading this right now. It's a little bit old school. We'll hang on to it because there's definitely some things we could do with it later, but I think right now we don't really need to do it, and there's no upgrades for the baton. So again, tab and then enter. So we've got a better gun now anyway, so that is a start. So we need to go and find the area that we've been sent to. I still wish I could find which of these houses that that safe is supposed to be in. It may well even be one of the safes that I've already found. Did we get that one? Yeah, we did loot that one. It could even be this one, technically. But it says under the dresser. It definitely seems like that information on that terminal was a clue to finding something that is normally hidden. So, master bedroom. Under the dresser. What do they call... Well, was it a dresser? Can't see anything under either of the dressers here. Always lose the doors to these places. That one's destroyed. Just going to have one quick look. I'm not going to spend too long searching for it because, to be honest, can't be bothered. Doesn't look like there's anything under either of those dressers. We have just found something under there, though. Can't quite view it. Cigarette carton, there we go. Doesn't look like there's anything under that. Which direction did we just come from? This is the other problem here. I constantly get turned around in this this town. Constantly walking around in circles. Yeah, I don't know where it is. So, we are supposed to be heading to Rocket Town, which is over in this direction. So this is the way we're going to go. Fragmentation grenade and a teapot. Because, yep, that's normally what you find in a trash can. So, let's make our way over the bridge here. Some more rounds, some stuff to wear, tire iron, some mongrel dog meat. How delightful! Let's stick to the path for now. It's getting quite dark. It's raining, which doesn't help. Oh, and a little bit of lag there. I wonder if it was loading something in. Well, we see a dog. Let us greet the dog.
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself? You lose your owner, buddy? Okay, then. Let's stick together.
Okay, so we have ourselves a dog,
Hey.
and we can give it commands. We can tell it if we want to go
Over
and
here.
move somewhere, or we can get him
Wait
to
there.
follow us.
Come on.
So we'll just have him follow us around. Just a quick look around on the outside here first. See if there's anything useful. Beer bottles and stuff. What you barking at, dog? Dog does periodically find loot and stuff. Oh, look at that. He's found loot. So, I'm going to get my gun out. Very good reason for that. Oh, it's another stim pack that I missed. Have you found something else over there? Can't get into the trunk. Anyway, I'm going to head into this building. I've got my gun out for a very specific reason. Because of these things. Mole rats. And let's do it. One dead. Two dead. Okay, quite a few of them spawning. Okay, I think we've dealt with them all. The dog can usually hold his own, so he doesn't usually easily get killed by them. At least last time, he's. I actually tried something on my previous sort of playthrough, on my little trial play, and this is going to sound horrible, but I just wanted to see what the effect was. I basically, before restarting, I just shot the dog. I emptied every single round of ammunition I had into the dog, and it whimpers and ends up to a point where it says you must use a stim packs on him, but he doesn't die. It was impossible to kill the dog, so hopefully that means the dog doesn't die. What have we got here? A giddy up buttercup back leg. Oh, it's some sort of horse and the head. Not too sure how useful that is going to be. What are we up to? 186 of 230. We're auto-saving. That's never a good sign, is it, when the game auto-saves? How did the dog open that door? Now, we've not finished yet. Pack of cigarettes. Yeah, we'll have those. Got some Nuke Cola. What have we got here? Milk bottle. Another chemistry station. Now let's go back inside, because there's still stuff here that we can look at. Newspapers. Again, not too sure how useful any of those are going to be. Telephone. Cigarette cartons. Always good for trading. Pre-war money. Not really good for anything. Yeah, there's that giddy up buttercup look. It is some sort of robotic horse. $16,000, and we've got a couple of parts for it already. Not too sure we can really do anything with the ham radio. Nothing in the cabinet. Another tin can, broom. What do we got over here? Whole lot of nothing. There is a terminal though. There's some more caps. 14 more bottle caps. Anything in or under the desk? Not that I can see. Okay then, what have we got here? Business inquiries. New equipment installed. Took some wrangling with head office, but we finally got all the tools we need to machine our own parts. No more having to pay for Vega factory parts the next time they just change the spec on a damn fastener. Just take the one we got and trim the excess down until it fits. Fair enough. Rosa restoration. That Rosa widow in Sanctuary Hills is restoring an old classic Vega with her son. Nice woman. Pretty. Kind. Seems like the kind... Oh, kid seems like the kind of brat, but I guess that's the point of her doing this project with him. Anyway, she's been doing one hell of a job. I was amazed at how much her and the kid have been able to do on their own. The only reason she even came to me is because the engine is out of her depths, but I'm sure we can help her out. Okay, safe storage. Please take care of the barrels before you leave tonight. Inspectors are coming first thing in the morning. Just hide them with the others. We'll figure out a long-term solution later. Hey, if nature's going to do us a favour and give us a cave right below the shop, who am I to argue? Okay, so we know there's a safe below the shop. October service logs. A lot of dates. Friday, October the 1st. Replace the brakes on a 2075 Fusion something or other. Wednesday the 6th of October. Monthly service on the Vault-Tec van. No major issues with the vehicle. The rep is an uppity arsehole. October the 14th. Began work on late model motorcycle. Pre-automatic. What seemed to be simply a sticky throttle turned out to be a more serious issue with the cables. Almost completely degraded. Replaced them with platinum parts. So there might be some platinum cables around somewhere. Coolant leak in one of those new 2070 Vega couples. Bubble top. They don't make them like they used to. And we've got one more. Replace the automatic alternator in the 2073 Vega. So I wonder if there's anything we can salvage from any of the cars or anything out there. Radaway and some iguana bites. Doesn't appear to be an awful lot more out here. Now we do have the machine shop. We've got another weapons workbench here, much like the one we had back in Sanctuary Hills or whatever it was. Another workshop. Adjustable wrench, we'll take that. Another stim pack, we'll take that. A lot of stuff. Let's go ahead and take all of this stuff. And we are at 205 of 230. Now it's starting to feel more like a Bethesda game. Got so much crap we almost can't carry it. There's a power armor station here. Find a suit of power armor to use this modding station. Well, I've heard you do get one quite early in the game. So now we just need to go and find a suit of power armor. So can we do anything with any of these vehicles? It doesn't look like there's any real way to get inside of them. So there's sort of no way to open them up. I don't think there's anything in them that we can salvage from them. Might be able to find that cave though. Some glowy stuff down here. Another village. Oh, looks like that's the cave. Glowing fungus. Another extinguisher. We'll take the glowing fungus. Brain fungus. Okay, something's moving down there. So to that end, let's make sure we go down with our gun drawn. It's a mole rat den. I might regret going in here. Is Doggy with us? Yes, he is. Do you have a name, dog, or are you just dog? You're just dog. We shall take all of the lovely fungus. Never have too much brain fungus, I say. Well, these things can almost teleport. I am sorry that just wasn't worth using the VATS for. Sort of easy single targets like that. Glowing fungus. So there's a lot of these barrels and things down here. Don't really know what they are. Now, the barrels themselves probably aren't all that useful. Neither is most of this fungus, probably. I don't know why I'm picking it up for. Coolant. A lot of this stuff in here. You're just sitting there. Good boy. What have we got here? Oh, hammer. Plunger. More brain fungus. What are we up to now? 214. Well, we haven't maxed out our weight limit yet. I don't think we need the broom. Now, that's the way we came in. Rabid mole rat. That dude had a lot of health. Ah, and there's a safe down here. Okay, so we'll have that. Duct tape and a wrench. Used oil can. Always worth picking stuff like that up, because they tend to be used in upgrading weapons and stuff. More brain fungus. More glowy fungus. We can probably cook that up at some point. Brexo cleaner. Brain fungus. Glowy fungus. Skeleton. Drinking water restores health. Yeah, but I'm not drinking that water. I'm not that stupid. So, we have a safe. It's a novice safe. So we should probably try and crack it. Oh, instant tension on the bobby pin. Oh, that was a good guess.
Got it.
Fragmentation mines, Molotovs, used oil cans. Awesome, lot of stuff. What does that put us at now? 221 or 230. We're almost maxed out. So we're going to have to find somewhere that we can place things for safekeeping. Yeah, I'm not drinking that. Not a big fan of radiation. Let's reload. Is this another route that we didn't take? Oh, taking radiation damage. I'm going to be careful. I don't want to go too near that thing. Is there anything in here we can grab, though? Pipe pistol. Okay, let's get out of there, then. Don't want to take unnecessary radiation damage. Another reason why I wanted to take an intellect build is so that we could take the doctor perk and make our own sort of medicines and things. And that would be quite useful. So, the question is, what do we do now? I guess we're in a kind of a sort of an open world situation, almost. I think we'll be heading down on to that little village. I'm not too sure whether it's going to be a story mission or not. Just one quick final check of these vehicles before we do that. Just see if there is anything we can get from them. I don't think so. I think they're just literally for show. And then we'll be off down the road. This was where we were supposed to be heading. This is, what did he call this place? Forgotten the name already. What did he call it? Concord. This is Concord, I believe. Looks dangerous. So, we'll do that another time. thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope you're still enjoying Fallout 4. And if you have, please consider liking the video. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing as well so you get all the future updates. I'll see you guys next time.